All right. So I better not be upside down again. I'm live somewhere. Oh, don't mind me poking at you here. All right, I'm live somewhere, but I don't know if the chat's going to work.
Live somewhere?
I might be live two different places, but I don't know if the chat's working. I'm trying to restream thing for the 10 billionth time. I might be upside down again, too. I don't even fucking know. Okay, hello, Lisa. We're testing this thing again.
Yeah, I didn't get a new notification.
Probably going to turn it off.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
If anybody's on Facebook, say something. I'm trying.
I'm here.
Can you text me on Facebook? Like, in that window or whatever?
I just did.
Like on the video? Okay. Yeah, it's not working.
It's not working?
Nope. It's the same damn problem I had before, and I don't really want to boot up the fucking PC. Text? No, I can't. I can see the people on YouTube, but I cannot see the people from Facebook. Oh, it's just ridiculous. What's that now? What's this? This little bubble here.
You want me to read through the comments?
No. That's take forever.
That shows you moving.
Yeah, excellent.
No, upside down.
Okay. Okay, so they already know I brought that out. All right. So, trying to see where in the frame I am. That's good. All right, I need to stay right here so I can see the chats. All right, hello YouTube. You people on Facebook, you're on mute right now, man. So my PC boots up. It'll take forever. Yeah, you can tell me while this is booting up if anybody said anything in Facebook.
Okay, somebody named Zoe Fowler said hi.
Hello, Zoe. All right, so I'm doing this thing that never works. Yeah, I can't see. I cannot see the people in Facebook. I cannot see what you're saying yet. I'm trying to remedy that situation through low-tech means that I've used before, but it takes a dreadfully long time to see my food. So it'll be a while before I see any of you people on Facebook. Hello, Uncle Birch and Marta, the dog, and Sasha. All right. Hello there, everybody. Hello, Emerald City Mystic. Oh, yeah, cats. Cats over here somewhere, too. All right, well, I'll be doing a little Q&A thing like I usually do, but, people are already talking about it here on YouTube as well. I don't know. I guess I shared this on Wittershins on my YouTube channel, huh? But, yeah, we've been going round and around with a pagan vigilante group that wants to police us all for days. several places. And hey, I think it's my first time in Facebook jail. Like I cannot post anything to a page that I do not own till like tomorrow. So I think it's my first time in Facebook jail. I'm impressed. That's cool. Um, Kind of seems bullshit. You can go to Facebook jail for not doing anything, but you know, what else? I never understood how Facebook jail works because I've never been there before.
I think if enough people report it, that's when you get people in Facebook jail.
It just never works when we always team up to report something. You know, they never take it down.
Well, I get it. Throw in some rape jokes and I'll get up.
Throw in some rape jokes. Yeah. Okay. All right.
They'll leave it up if you do that.
All right. I'll see if I can come up with some. It's not funny, so it's hard to find a joke. Any rate, yeah. So I'm dealing with that. So I'm on in some sort of Facebook jail. Trying to make sure that I don't miss any of the chats. So basically, I'm using this restream.io thing. Okay. What am I trying to say? Okay, so now I'm booting up the PC. Now I'm going to wait for Google Chrome to finally fucking open. Everybody can hear me, see me, and I'm not upside down. But yeah, so that's been kind of fun. I mean, it really hasn't put a damper in my life at all. There's some stupid posts that I can't comment on. Whoa, ooh. Other than that, having a good old time. One of the people we've been butting heads with throughout this whole thing had to close down their page last night, I think it was. Poof, went away, and that was cool. But I found that on this vigilante page, I want to tell people stuff that I've already told everywhere. Most people know about this, and we ranted about it on Widdershins. But somebody started sending me screenshots after Widdershins, and got these vigilantes who were like, they spent 2 days trying to find all of Uncle Birch's books, searching through ISBN numbers, trying to find all the books that I've authored. That was amusing. And then it was really even more amusing when I realized that this thing had gone on a year ago. And these people, a year ago, they weren't even really talking about Christian Day in any of these threads that I was on. I guess because I wasn't associated with Christian Day back then or something like that. But they were all up my ass. These vigilantes. I didn't know. Not a fucking scratch on me, people. I'm sorry. This is the best you could do was finally get me in fucking Facebook jail for a day and a half.
One of them posted a screenshot of me having the audacity to send him a friend request.
Yeah, it was like a conspiracy that Marta had sent somebody a friend request a fucking year ago.
That's the best.
Yeah, so apparently this vigilante group of witches have been doing everything that they can to me for over a year. I gotta say, people, it's been a good year. Not a fucking scratch, not a blip. Didn't even fucking know. My wards.
We had a couple bad years in the past.
Yeah, we did, but
this is a great year.
Yeah, it was a great year. Not even enough to have my wards alert me that something was going on. Like that's, and I'm sure, like I always say, you piss a witch off, or they feel powerless, they feel jealous, they will throw on you. Witches absolutely will do that. So I'm sure some of those witches out there tried, and they probably got organized, like calling the Facebook police on you. I'm sure they tried everything they could. Fuck, I didn't even know, man. My protections didn't even have to be upped. Nothing, basically, nothing. I had no idea that they've been talking about me so much. But see, that's part of the problem. Uncle Birch practices and teaches certain forms of magic where you transform those energies from your enemies and turn them into fuel for your armies. So I hope they keep talking about it. They keep throwing so much energy that they try and get me into Facebook jail, man. That's fucking good juju when somebody got pissed off after. And now I've got sound coming out of everywhere.
Michael Carell is watching. Now decided to tell me.
It's telling me I'm watching myself. All right, that's cool. All right, so now I see you people in Facebook. You better watch your fucking keyboards, man. I can see you now. I gotta look way the fuck over there. Okay, hello Zoe, Brenda, Jamie. Ah, shit. Skype's gotta update itself now and take up my screen. Get the fuck off of there. I just finally got this working, you bitch. Right. Good evening, Elizabeth.
So you see it now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Now I can see it. It took a while.
Okay.
I can see myself. It's kind of. They really bumped the quality down. It's like the plants are all blurry and stuff. It's not blurry on this. It's blurry over here on Facebook. I think it's the.
Bitmap.
I think it's the bandwidth streaming in two different places. So I do not recommend Restream.io. I'm still looking for a better program. So inbox me if you want a good one. I want trial period before I pay anybody fucking money. And this is the trial portion of this product. It doesn't work. Quite frankly, the trial version should work better than the actual product. After I've already paid for it, they're not going to give me my fucking money back. But the trial, your trial version's like your commercial, your test product. And I think Christian Day was using the same fucking program, and he's just tearing his hair out all the time. That's how I got kind of bold on top. I think was trying to use this fucking program. So I have confidence is not high, but it's to basically get this thing to function. I've had to open up a PC over here, open up my Facebook page where I'm streaming to. I got the YouTube chats on my phone. I got the Facebook chats over here. Yes, yeah, blurry Teresa. I don't know. Also, my kids playing the Xbox on the same bandwidth. We've got. We're in the heart of Los Angeles and have the internet connection of a third world country. That's always fucking fun. But having a good time. If you didn't hear, tomorrow will be our first broadcast of our new show. It's be on the Widdershins platform. We will be a subsidiary of Widdershins Incorporated or something like that. But, me and Marta are going to do a morning show with our coffee. Because so many witches out there spilling tea. Spilling coffees causes a much better stain. It's stronger. I don't know. So we'll be spilling and spewing coffee. We tend to start our mornings, with the coffee, and hopefully don't talk for a couple minutes so I can have a few sips of coffee, and then Martin will be over here on her phone. I'll probably be over here on my phone. We're Americans, and Martin starts saying, "Oh my fucking god! Oh my god!" And then she'll start telling me the day's news. She'll tell me the stupid thing Trump did during the night or his tweet or something like that. And then we'll rant about it and go on and on. And, hey, that's good radio. We
justifies.
Yeah, the same banter that you hear when we're on the radio. That's how we always are. So, yeah, it's going to be fun. So, it'll be 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We're going to try and do it every weekday. Except the days to say we're going to do it. At least an hour. I'm not sure if we'll go longer than that. We'll see. We're going to play with it. We're going to see what we want to do. But yeah, it's going to be Coffee with the Carells. It's going to be 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on our Spreaker channel, which is, of course, Spreaker.com/user/Widdershins. Or you can find us on iHeartRadio and Tumblr and YouTube rebroadcast. I think YouTube one post maybe an hour after our show or something like that, but it doesn't. It's not a live broadcast to YouTube. Probably Spreaker's the best place for the live broadcast, but the new news and political.
We keep getting likes on Widdershins.
political commentary and comedy, man. Let's be humorous. We're gonna have a good time with it. It's our humor that sustains us as a people. It's only our sense of humor that gets us through these dark times. I mean, Sharpie Gate was like almost weeks ago now, man. I'm still laughing at some shit that came out of Sharpie Gate. The humor that people come up with, the memes they come up with.
I'm still laughing over low-hanging fruit.
Low-hanging fruit. That was a different thing. Yeah. So, we'll be doing that every day because, clearly,
low-hanging fruit. Like, how do you not talk shit about
yeah, clearly I'm not, in front of a camera or a microphone enough. So, we're going to do that. Like I've always said, our Spreaker package is a much larger package than we've been giving you. But we've just been giving you the tip. It's really just been a tease up till now. We can go 3 hours per day, unlimited times per day. We literally could reboot every 3 hours and go 24/7. And if we're ever just really fucking bored or just, that's how the show started. We were bored one fucking day. We started a fucking podcast. It could happen. I can't think of, how us being that bored, but it could happen. Let's see. Is Marta willing to come say hello to us?
Not right now.
Yeah.
Hi!
Yeah, she didn't have her face on. You know that. See that? You literally, yeah. Well, don't get up and go to the door because the door is in the shop.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Marta's sitting here in her underwear, and we haven't, really done shit today. I had to spruce myself up because I had to, go pick my kid up from school and stuff. Yeah, we've been watching the impeachment stuff all day. Good times, good times.
Impeachment boners for a long time.
Yeah.
Finally getting some satisfaction.
I don't want to talk too much about that, so there'll be more to talk about tomorrow. So really, we're not gonna deplete our.
Just give them the tip.
Yeah, let's get this. Impeachment is going on right now.
Let me see how I look. I say hi.
Okay. They've started impeachment proceedings on Trump, and we've been watching. We've been watching the shit show, and I personally think that they could spend all day listing the impeachable offenses of Trump, but I think they're going to try and just focus on this one thing right now, the latest thing with him trying to bully Ukraine into digging dirt on his political opponents. And however they want to play it, and they keep trying to play it, they try to say, the Democrats jumped the gun because they announced impeachment proceedings before Trump produced what the Republicans are calling the transcript of the phone call, and the Democrats are calling the rough draft. It was not a transcript; it was some notes that the White House scrawled out. And since Trump has a senile lawyer, they thought it would be okay, and it was going to exonerate him. He always thinks he's exonerated when he's been, found to be a criminal. So they're not going to. There's no exoneration in that. He admitted to all of the worst things before the paper came out. He admitted to making the call, admitted to bringing up Joe Biden. We can see he withheld $400 million of aid to Ukraine days before he did that. Whether he said in the phone call, hey, I'm not going to give you $400 million, he took an action. Well, actions speak louder than words.
The other thing is, why did they move it into that top secret, what is it, like some digital file or something?
Yeah, they
it's
took...
like an encrypted, coded, top secret, and they don't put all of his phone calls in that file, but they put that phone call in that file, so why do they do that?
They specifically took all the phone calls with the Ukrainian guy and put it in a top secret server. They took it from the server it belongs on and put it in a secret server. We're talking about Hillary's emails right now, right? That's the fucking irony. This is fucking funny. When magic actually happens, it always arrives with a sense of irony. You don't really think all that shit that witches threw at him just went away, did you? You didn't really think that David Griffin absorbed it all, do you? Shit like that takes time, especially when you're fighting an upstream battle. There's a path of resistance. Mac follows the path of least resistance, and sometimes it takes a while to find its path. But the things happening to dear President Trump after the fact, the things biting him in the ass are fucking ironic. It's fucking irony. We knew that Russia interfered in the election to get him elected. The only question was whether or not he knew about it ahead of time. He did encourage it publicly. We knew that. And now he did it again. You know, he kind of got away with the first one a bit. Um, this made me do some research recently. Now, um, Clinton was impeached by the House and acquitted by the Senate. But while Clinton was still the sitting president of the United States, I did my research, he was indicted for contempt of court. And he took a plea bargain the day after he stepped down from office. But he was indicted almost 2 years, with 2 years of his presidency intact. And we were told by the DOJ bar? Department of Justice bar?
Well, he's the Attorney General.
Attorney General. We were told by the Attorney General that the rules are never to indict a sitting president. And it's just not done. That's what we were told. And that's what he told Mueller. But just a couple presidents ago.
But why couldn't Mueller,
yeah.
Snopes it or something?
Why couldn't somebody fucking look up fucking Wikipedia? I found it. Go look at it. Clinton was indicted while being a sitting president. He took a plea bargain, which amounted to him getting disbarred from being a lawyer for 5 years. And he took the plea bargain the day after he left office. The indictment came 2 years still in. He was still 2 years to go in his presidency. I did the math. I looked at the dates when this happened. Clinton was indicted while being a sitting president. These people fucking rewrite the rules, man. That's the entire fucking Trump presidency, man. Make it up, fucking lie, and just rewrite the fucking rules. And it's shit's just gone on for too fucking long. I don't care if you fucking like him or you hate him. You've got to really be doing some mental gymnastics to say that man is fit for the job of president. Even USA Today just came out, called him unfit for the presidency. They never took sides on this kind of thing before. They never backed a political opponent or
USA Today.
Yeah, USA Today.
Why are we talking about that? Isn't that supposed to be for our show?
Yeah, we'll talk about it more. I'm giving him the tip. Anyway, so let's see. Clinton, the worst, most expensive blowjob ever. Yes. And really, that's ultimately, it was a consensual blowjob in the Oval Office. It's like, yeah, he's married, but you don't really think that those are real marriages, right? You know, maybe Barack and Michelle Obama are the first ones that I ever saw that I think were actually had a marriage. I think the other ones are, political marriages, like, kings and queens and princesses and shit used to do. This was a political marriage, so they both strong political families, and they intermarry with each other to keep political power. Blah 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 blah. I don't think they have a real marriage, but still, they're married, so they shouldn't have got the blowjob. But still, Trump's done worse. Trump's done worse just, in the blowjob and the pissing and the cheating and the stripper and the paying off the stripper and allegations of raping the 13-year-old and but of course he'll bring up, allegations of Clinton raping the 13-year-old. But Benghazi. Um, Golden Dawn, not the same temple as the racist guy, but I also practice and study witchcraft. I was wondering how you feel about hybrids. You know,
get one when we're ready for our next store.
Yeah, most of it's hybrids. The most common ritual circle in all of witchcraft and all through Wicca has been and continues to be a hybrid of the LBRP, Lesser Banishing Ritual of the Pentagram. That's kind of more your people, Elamites to the high magic. That way back in the way back. And what I was taught was there was a lot of information that people had on witchcraft, and some people believed that books of shadows existed. People had them, and they had this witch meet where they compared notes, and nobody had a circle, but most of the magics required one, so they borrowed one from the nearest magic that they could, and that would be the ceremonial side of the family. God, I really just hate the video quality. I hope it looks better on YouTube, but it looks like shit on Facebook, I'll tell you. Yeah, I'm actually an admin on ceremonial magic school. I don't know how the hell that happened, but I have found myself schooling the ceremonials on some of their practices a couple times, and I was right, even though I was a witch, because there's been so much intermingling of ceremonial magic and witchcraft, and there really always has. Gerald Gardner's some of his original circle work was clearly based on the Lesser Banishing Ritual of the Pentagram. If you're tracing pentagrams in the air with your blade or some other tool, we're doing a hybrid of the LBRP. All of the elements might not be there, but that's where that comes from. Likewise, we're tracing a hexagram in the air, we're doing the greater ritual of the hexagram. Or I don't know if they have a lesser ritual of the hexagram. I don't really fucking know. Hello, occult fan. How can someone connect to the divine masculine? Well, like anything else, you commune with it. You pick a deity, you make a shrine, you give offerings to it. I would see a lot of new witches very hung up on this and want to make sure that all their offerings are perfect. I heard somebody else the other day didn't want to offend that goddess by giving them the wrong things. And I said, the majority of the gods and goddesses we're going to see in Wicca and in some witchcraft had to be retrieved from the dirt, where they've been buried and shat upon for a very long time. Quite often, the Christian church came along and turned them into demons, gave them, scorn for thousands of years. It's my belief. Oh, that's why people are saying Sasha. It's my belief that they're just happy to be remembered. You don't need to trip. They're happy to have somebody fucking remember. Yeah. So, trip on that. The controller ran out of batteries. Well, you know what? I'm actually. It's
418.
Yeah, I might jump back on Facebook Live in a minute, but I can't deal with this whole thing, and I got to go put batteries in the controller for the Xbox. I may be back somewhere, but it's just too much. I got too much going on here, and it looks like shit. So why even bother? It's so good. Oh, Colt, and you got to get running. Okay, we'll meet you. All right, for another experiment with the stupid software that doesn't work. Bye.